Hi guys, I'm Martin at eBike Shop and I'm really excited to show you the brand new Scott eGenius 700 Plus tuned. So this is a brand new model for 2017. Last year we had a phenomenal year with the 720 and the 710 Plus. Now we're bringing an even better model. So this is the top spec model and that's referenced by the tuned on the model description. So the differences on this model, basically it's like the 710 Plus in terms of the chassis, but all the specs are uprated. So you've got better wheels, suspension, gears, brakes, everything. So if I talk you through a few of the features here. If we start at the front, we've got Fox 34 factory forks. Now, when we say factory, they are factory specs, so like the rear shock and actually the Fox transfer dropper post as well, they're all Kashima coated, all top spec components. The front forks on these 34s are actually e-bike optimized for 2017 as well. So Fox themselves have taken on e-bikes in a big way and they've optimized the front of this bike, so it should ride really nice as an e-bike specific fork. We've got Guide R brakes, so these are up-spec'd on the 710, they're dual piston brakes, so double the stopping power effectively. Really, really nice to see on this, so really fast, decent stopping power. We've got the dash, it's actually worth pointing out, it's up-spec'd on the 710 in respect that it's the same bars and stem, but these are actually all carbon on this model, so it's really nice. It's finished nicely, but it's obviously lighter as well, stiffer bar, which should give you a really nice ride. And we've coupled that with the Bosch Performance display this time, so instead of the Intuvia, by all means, you've still got the option of going for Nyon with the satellite navigation things, but the Purion is a smaller display situated on the left, keeps everything clean and tidy. You've just got a few parameters like your speed, your range, and your assistance mode, for example, so it's a really neat installation. While we're on the bars, we've obviously got the dropper that I mentioned already. This is a Fox transfer dropper post, so it's already spec'd out the box, Kashima coated as mentioned, but you've got massive travel on here as well, so the travel on these is incredible. You can slam the post and you've got a lot of movement in the dropper, so a lot more than most of the other dropper posts on the market. And then we've got also the Syncross system. So this is unique to Scott. Scott, the only guys to do this. In collaboration with Fox, they've developed the Lockout Controls on the handlebars for front and rear shock, which normally you'd have to lean down, adjust the shock, for example. At the front as well, you'd have to lean onto the fork itself or use a remote lever. Both front and rear are controlled here on the Syncross, so you can actually, it's really positive, really smooth to use, front and rear together, really great for the riding. It means you're not faffing around really when you ride, which is really cool. We've got on here the Bosch CX system, so there's more torque, more assistance, the 500 battery, so you've got extended range here as well, so we've got a longer day in the saddle effectively, there's more range in the bike overall. At the back, we've actually got something really special, which is the new SRAM EX1, which is actually an 8-speed system, not an 11-speed system. But it goes from something like 11 to 48, so an incredible range on there. Less increments, but they're more staggered in between, so the actual changes are bigger. So it's specifically made for e-bikes by SRAM this. So like the forks, SRAM have got involved in the e-bike scene as well, and they've developed this gear system. The changes are more, or less gradual if you like, but they figured you don't need so many gears on an e-bike, but the staggered differences are required. So you've got a really light gear and a really hard gear, so they work really well in tandem. So that's a general overview on the bike. You can check out the full spec on our website. Obviously, don't forget we do the 710 as well, but the 700 Plus tuned is the example model. This is the top spec model for 2017. Thank you.